Down syndrome is 100% a life worth living.
We are here today to ensure that every human life has dignity and worth, especially those with Down syndrome. Today we stand with these perfectly imperfect individuals and support their lives and the lives of unborn babies with Down syndrome and those who have a Down syndrome diagnosis.
This world is better with people who have Down syndrome. I have Down syndrome, but it was not stop me from living a life with a purpose.
In Pennsylvania, in the Abortion Control Act to date, there's a prohibition that you cannot have an abortion based on sex selection. The Down Syndrome Protection Act recognizes the equal rights of these individuals who are to be born with or are already born with Down syndrome. And it wants to protect the existence of these individuals so that they too can have meaningful lives just like you and me.
What great accomplishments we see if we see people as people and people who have a life worth living.
She will not formulate malice. She doesn't care if you're Republican or Democrat. She doesn't care if your hair is purple, if you got tattoos, she doesn't care. She'll love you because you're a human being. And isn't that the reason that God put us here, is to love each other and to break down these barriers? These children really are messengers to break down the toxicity that exists in our culture today, that has just put us behind so many walls and so many things. These individuals, like I said, they don't care. They don't care where you're from, if you live under the bridge, if you live in a mansion up the street. They will love you because you're human.
I, for one, and everyone on this stage will refuse to live in a world where prenatal decisions that lead to eugenic practices are going to be okay.
We truly have a responsibility to protect those who don't have a voice. We have a responsibility to stand up against eugenics, and we have a responsibility to stand up to say that that baby with Down syndrome has a right to life and should not be discriminated against in the womb. As we have clearly seen here today, and in so many ways in our daily lives across Pennsylvania and this world, individuals with Down syndrome live lives full of dignity, full of so much value and so much love. We must embrace these lovable human beings for the amazing individuals they are, and not allow policies that erase them from existence. These lives are truly worth living.